Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Danya and thank you guys so much for watching. So today's video is going to be just a tiny bit different. As you guys know, normally on Tuesdays I post makeup related videos, and then on Fridays I post things that is not makeup related videos. But today's gonna be different. I will not be posting the video that is makeup related video, and the reason is because I was actually not planning on posting it today, and the reason is I was extremely sick yesterday. I could barely sleep last night, and what I wanted to do was just get some rest. But I figured that I couldn't just leave you guys hanging, maybe because I believe I've left you guys hanging like for 1-2 times already without posting. So I just felt like I couldn't do that to you guys. What happened was that yesterday, before the holidays, my puppy's been having something in his ear. Like, his ear's been bothering him, so I checked it out, and he had like something in there, but he wouldn't let me even touch it. So I called the vet, made an appointment, and they gave me the first appointment first thing in the morning, and I said great. I took it, and I took him in, and it turns out that he had an ear infection. So we got that solved. He got medicine. Doctor said he will be fine in around 4 weeks, so that's great. Many of you guys know that I have allergies. I have dogs allergies and cat allergies. I handle my dog simply because he does not shed. He is a French toy poodle, and he does not shade. So that's how I can handle him. Now, going to a vet and having to simply think of the idea, or knowing the idea that a lot of dogs go there and a lot of cats go there, there's got to be hairs obviously all around the building. So once I left the building, I started getting extremely bad allergies. My eyes started to puff up. I started to get red all around here. My nose would stop like having like congestions, so I had like a runny nose, and all of this was peeled off, which right now it still feels like a little bit rough, but to the point where I felt like I couldn't even breathe. So that actually calmed down within a couple hours. And yes, if your question is why am I not going to an allergy doctor, yes, I have been going to an allergy doctor. I'm supposed to actually be getting EpiPen, but simply because of the hurricane that happened a couple months ago, I've been calling my pharmacist, and he keeps saying that they're backed up. So I'm going to try to call again and see if they still have them. So I can go ahead and make my appointment, and they can start mixing my stuff, and I can start getting those shots. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I felt really sick to the point where I felt good. Then I went to work. Everything was fine. I ate a meal, and then I threw it all up. I threw the meal up, and then I started feeling really sick again, and it was still like around 5:30, and I didn't get off like till 8. I even called my boss. She said that well, obviously she's not going to be like, oh, leave, simply because I'm the only person who was working there. But she just said to, like, drink some water and kind of close the store for a little bit if I needed to. But in my conscience, I kind of felt like that wasn't really fair, because I don't know, I'm just that kind of person that thinks, like, I need to try to do my best when I'm at work, you know? Like, try to keep open as much as I can, because that's my job. But I understand that my health is also good, but she was busy. She takes her kids like to practice and things like that, and I was the only person working there, so I felt like kind of guilt at the same time, which I don't know if that's weird or not. But anyways, I felt better throughout work. I made it through work, and then I got home and I felt extremely tired, so I just went to sleep. Like, it was like around 9:30, I guess, I fell asleep. And then I just woke up probably like 20 minutes ago. So I'm just filming this video. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information of why I thought I wasn't going to be filming today. So since I'm not going to be filming a makeup video, I at least want to show you guys what I eat on my breakfast sometimes. And the reason that I say sometimes is because I do not eat the same thing every day. Most of the days I eat an omelet. Most of the days I eat scrambled eggs. Most of the days I eat oatmeal, and most of the days I eat something else. So it's everything different, but I try to stay in the healthy range. I'm sorry guys, I'm still really tired. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today, and I'm going to be taking you guys into my kitchen, so I will be showing you guys what I make. Okay guys, so right now in this little pot, I put like half of a water bottle and then regular milk, simply because I do not have the milk that I normally use, which is a Hispanic milk that is imported from Mexico. So I'm just using this one right now for an exception, but I added water, more water than milk, and then I just put it in a pot, and I'm just gonna wait for it to heat so I can use this to drink coffee. Okay, so right now I have, normally before I start cooking, I like to have my cup ready with the things that I like to add. That way while I'm making my coffee, I'm making my breakfast, I can be taking sips of my coffee. So what I normally use is this coffee right here, which is a Hispanic coffee. And then I use a creamer. This is normally not the creamer that I use, but this is the only creamer that I found. Normally I used a creamer that is non-fat free. So we don't have any, so I just use a tiny bit of this one. And then I'm using one little package of Sweet and Low. I already ripped it off. But normally I use stevia. They said that stevia is the best one to use. But I don't have any stevia because normally I eat my breakfast at work. But on Tuesdays, I just use whatever I have at home. So what I'm going to do is just grab a small amount of coffee. Maybe like this. And I'm just going to pour it in there. A small amount of creamer. And then I'm just going to pour in that Sweet and Low that I opened. Something that I did want to mention about the Sweet and Low, this is another brand new package. Something I wanted to mention about this is that when I use the stevia, I normally add 2 packs of it. But on this occasion, I'm only using 1 because Sweet and Low has a tendency to be so much sweeter than any other sweet, 0-calorie sweetener. So my coffee is almost ready. I just like it to be in between super hot but not extremely hot. So I'm just going to come over here and show you guys what I'm going to do. Today I'm going to be doing an omelet. So I'm going to be using half of this tomato, like maybe this slightly little bit, oh gosh, maybe this slightly little bit of onions, not a lot. Maybe 1/2 of this little section right here of this bell pepper, 4 eggs because I'm going to do 1 whole and 3 whites. I wasn't planning on using cheese today, but I'm going to be using a cheese, and then I'm going to be using 1 slice of ham. The ham that I use is the Black Forest ham, water added. Normally we add the baked ham, but this is the one what we had today. So yeah. Oh, and also make sure you wash your veggies thoroughly before you use them. Alright guys, so my coffee is done. It looks amazing. I love it, especially when it has like these little things on the top, like the foam. Okay, so this is the pan size that I use for my omelet. This is an amazing pan. I know it looks a little dirty from the bottom, but it is not dirty. I promise you guys. It is just the stains from the many times that we've used it. So since this area right here is hot, I'm just going to leave it over here on this side. And I'm going to be using this extra virgin olive oil. This is the one that I use at the house, but at the store I use another kind. So I'm just going to add a small good size of amount, just like that. As you guys can see, it's not much. And I'm going to take that in. It's not much, and I'm just going to let it sit there while I cut all of my vegetables. Okay guys, so I already started cutting my veggies. As you guys can see, I have a good size of amount of onions right here. And then the 1/2 slice of the tomato. As you guys notice, I took the middle part of it, and simply it's because I don't like that stuff in the middle. I feel like it's too runny and it makes my omelet like super watery. And ever since I started taking it off, my omelet, it tastes so much better. It tastes really good. I love green bell pepper, so that is normally, and tomatoes included in my omelet. So that's one of the most things that I add the most on the omelet. The onions, I like to add them simply because it gives it a little bit more of a better taste to it. But I'm not really a huge fan of tomatoes. Okay, so right now I'm just adding 1 slice of that ham. And I'm just going to kind of bend it like that. Cut it into 3 pieces. And then I'm going to just start to cut. Okay, so now that I got everything cut up nice and neatly, I have my eggs right here and where I'm going to mix it in. So now that I'm ready to scramble my eggs, I'm just going to move this over to here. And I'm just going to put it on a low setting. So I'm going to put it on low too. So I'm just going to grab 1 egg. And since this one's my whole egg, I'm just going to throw it all in there. I'm going to grab this other egg. And since this one is only my white egg, I'm going to just try to drop the leaf. I don't know how you say that white part, but I'm just going to try to drop that white part in there and then just leave, throw away the yellow in there. Sorry guys, I totally forgot. So I'm going to drop the white in there. Oh, that's okay. You guys can pick it up nice and slowly because we don't want it to break. And then you just start to drop in there. And then we have our last one, break. Drop the white in there. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. And then just throw the yellow away. So that's basically all you do. You guys can see we only have that one, in Spanish we call it yema. And then we have the rest white on in there. So with a clean spoon, I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of salt. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the pepper. This is the pepper that we currently have right now. So I added the pepper already. I don't like an extremely amount of seasoning in my eggs. So that's why I just add a little tiny bit. So then after that, I'm just going to start and mix around. You have to mix very nicely. Make sure everything is nice and blended. We don't want that when the time when we throw our eggs in there that the gem or the yema is all not blended well. I'm going to check if the oil is ready. And the reason that I check if the oil is ready, if it's really runny. So as you guys can see, it's really runny now. So that means it's ready. So I'm just going to try to spread this all over the place. And now that this is ready, I'm going to take out that spoon. And I'm just going to pour it in there, just like that. And then now, as I can see that the white is coming all around, I'm just going to go ahead and pour all of my stuff in there as well. I'm just going to start pouring in there. I know you guys are probably wondering why am I doing it right now that it's still runny. That's how I've normally always done it. So I'm just going to keep to that. I don't want to do like something new and end up messing my omelet. So I'm just going to do like that. And because I used up like the last eggs. Just like that. So I'm going to use this flat one right here. And I'm just going to kind of touch towards the end. And as you guys can see, it's still not ready because I still got like a little stain on there. So what I'm going to do is try to move this pan around like that so I can try to get whatever is on the top. It kind of gets on the sides too. So I'm just going to let it sit there for a good while and then I'm going to come back when it's time to flip it. Okay guys, so I kept my omelet when at the beginning when I wanted the pan to heat up, I had it on 2 and then I switched it up to like 4. So now I'm going to test if it's almost ready. I'm just going to grab the side of this. And as you guys can see, it's almost ready to flip simply because I'm turning it. And it's turning really nicely except this little area right here. So let me try to get in there. And it's still a little sticky on the bottom, so I'm just going to wait for it a couple more minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over like that. And you can heat it up to the middle. It's fine if it kind of drips like that. It normally always does it. But all of this is going to cook nicely. And I normally just eat it like that. And then try to scramble that right on the side. That's what my omelet looks like. I'm going to leave it there for a couple seconds, and I'm going to flip it over. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and flipped the omelet to the other side while I was off camera. And I went ahead and took out the scrambled parts because that was already done. So my omelet's ready. Let me take it out and place it on there. And I'm just going to leave that pan back up there, but I already turned it off. So that is my breakfast for today. Last thing that I do, normally when I have the shredded cheese, I just go ahead and add it in the middle. But this time, since I just have like a regular slice, I'm going to slide that right through the middle, and I'm just going to place it on the top. That way it just melts in with the heat of the omelet. And the other half, I just close it up and save it in the fridge for another time. I already took a bite out of it. Oh gosh. I already took a bite of it, and it's so delicious, you guys. It's so good. I hope you guys try making this at home. So good. And then I have my coffee right here. I had it to here while I was making my breakfast, but since I had a little bit of milk left over in the pan, I just poured it in there. So that concludes today's videos, guys. So that's it for today's videos, my loves. I hope you guys enjoyed this not makeup day video. I hope you guys forgive me for not uploading a video like that today, because you guys know when you're sick, you just can't do the things that you want to do. Your body feels really weak. So yeah. So I'm just going to enjoy my meal right now, and then after that, I'm going to try to see if I go to work out, and if not, then I won't be mad at myself simply because my body's been under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm stressed and sick, so that's a big like excuse for myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys make this breakfast, and if y'all do, let me know, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my Friday video. Bye.